We're recording.
Call to order.
Okay, Mr. Blevins,
Here.
Mr. Hall,
Here.
Mr. Labatt,
Here.
Mr. McMahon,
Here.
Mr. Morrell,
Here.
Mr. Reagan,
Here.
Mr. Staples.
Public notice, I'm sure it's been in some newspapers.
Yes.
Public comment, we have nobody from public present. Approval of minutes.
Hold on, we do. Andy Gardner and, Anna.
I didn't know they were gone.
If either of you has a comment, unmute and let us know.
No comment.
All right, we have approval of the minutes from October 24th, 2023.
So moved.
Any corrections to the minutes?
These are all good.
Let's wait till March so Christmas, February.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Yeah, that was ordered. Financial report.
You have September and October financials in your packet. Page 2 shows your September highlights. It was a normal month. You will see the River Valley Administrative, second installment for the year. The expense occurred and the revenue incoming occurred. Page 10 of your packet is your October highlights. Again, it was a typical month. You did have retainer expenses and GMEDF administrative expense. Any specific questions on either month?
All in favor of accepting the financial report, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. I just have it so ordered. I might have been a little different, but what the hell. Report of committee, Mr. Kelly.
Before, Mark, you have a governance
Yes,
report for us?
yes. I'll probably do this better this time. We'll slow down a little bit.
Just, excuse me, I'm just following the program.
No, you're right, you're quite right.
Pat Kelly, then I move to the chairman under his, but if you're gonna do it this way, go ahead.
Since we're just living in it, Ernie.
What have I done to you?
I'm following the agenda.
I know.
I'm supposed to, no, it says
Good to see
you,
all this Christmas.
then you go to the thing. Mr. Kelly, so you're referring to the chairman,
No, a governance committee report.
right, but your agenda doesn't say that, it says old business, then you go to him.
No.
Yes, that's what the agenda says. The staff report, Mr. Kelly, old business none. I didn't ask about old business. Then we go to new business, then we go to him. Yes,
He wants to jump in though in the worst way, I think.
well, I can't help that. Now you're up.
Thank you,
Definitely.
thank you,
Okay.
Mr. Acting
Please,
Chair.
we've got to act right here.
You're making me wish that Staples was back.
I guess so.
That isn't easy.
Okay. Governance Committee reviewed our conflict of interest policy and compared it with the ABO model policy, and we see no changes needed at this time. After comparing our IDA policy, procurement policy to the ABO model, we see no changes needed at this time. The investment policy, after comparing the IDA policy to the model policy, ABO model, we see no changes needed at this time. Our sexual harassment prevention policy. Governor Hochul's announced some fairly significant updates that were made to the state sexual harassment prevention policy. And we reviewed and used the Department of Labor's model template as a guide to update the St. Lawrence County IDA sexual harassment prevention policy. In addition, staff will receive updated training as part of the IDA's annual sexual harassment prevention policy review. An assessment of the effectiveness of our internal controls after comparing the current IDA policy to the ABO model policy and comparing to our annual audit that we have done, we see no changes needed this time.
All for the LDC.
Oh, yes, for the LDC, correct. And we also looked at our 2024 meeting schedule and suggest no changes the fourth Tuesday at 1 p.m. each month.
Could I have a motion to accept that sober resolution by the chairman? I introduced. Is there a motion to accept? Yeah. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the ayes have it, so ordered. Now, new business authorizing a loan in the amount of up $110,000 to Northeastern Sign Corporation. Mr. Kelly,
This is $110,000. The River Valley Redevelopment Agency already approved this. With the RVRDA loans that are done through the LDC, you also have to have an approval. The IDA, which is the same board as the IDA LDC, as you'll recall, in the previous meeting, approved a sales and use tax exemption for this project. It is 8 jobs. It's a longtime existing company that will be creating 2 more jobs through this expansion at their shop and the acquisition of new equipment. You have been provided the review and the analysis we recommend.
as I understand it, we have to vote on this resolution and then approve their resolution.
This is one resolution approving their resolution.
Is this be one, 45 and 46?
Correct. Yep. 45 is your
I
approval of 46.
Is there a motion to accept this resolution?
So move.
Second. Is there a motion made and seconded and discussing here and now, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Approved, they're so late, okay.
Last thing-
Executive session?
No, but one point of interest for you, the River Valley Agency at their meeting approved a modification for a community development application from the Gateway Museum in Morristown. They have $730 left that is going to be reallocated to some projects they have involving their Red Barn Preserve. They have some promotional activities undertaking. River Valley said, let's let them use the remaining balance for those purposes. Just want to make sure you're aware and that there's no issues with that.
How about a staff report from you?
That's part of it. And then the only other thing I would say is, we do
I
a,
apologize for missing you,
that's okay.
but you haven't stopped talking.
I'm just trying to work my way into that. The quick points for you is we do what is called the Center for Entrepreneurial Leadership Training here every year. We've done, I think, 2 different classes. This year, John is going to be starting, John Pinkerton, as the temporary facilitator of that group. There's typically somewhere between 8 and 10, 12 business professionals who come and they work through a series of challenges, opportunities, problems. It's a pretty robust and involved program. We partner with a number of different providers here to put on that program. Just letting you know, we're doing it again this year, and John's kind of stepping in a key role. So appreciation to John for that. He has a lot to offer, and I think that is a great resource for the group. They don't know it yet, but it is. That's it.
Now we go to which one?
Now we adjourn.
Motion to adjourn, moving to meeting number 92. Which one's the next one?